I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com, and your host for this special look at where was Barack Hussein Obama really born. Was it in Hawaii, as he claims, or was it in Kenya, as his paternal grandmother claims? In his official bio, President Obama claims his parents met at the University of Hawaii in 1960. His father was a foreign student from Kenya, his mother from Wichita, Kansas. They eventually married in February of 1961, and President Obama was born in Hawaii on August 4, 1961, at the Kapiolani Medical Center for Women and Children in Honolulu, though some family members claim he was born at the Queen's Hospital in Honolulu. However, President Obama's paternal grandmother, as well as his half-brother and half-sister, claim he was actually born in Kenya. His father and mother had come to Kenya to meet his father's family, and it was during that trip that he was born. Of course, this issue could be resolved very simply by President Obama producing his birth certificate. For some reason, he's refused. Instead, he's posted online a certificate of live birth, which does not in any way prove he was actually born in Hawaii. This short-form document is easily obtainable for children not born in Hawaii, while the state of Hawaii official long-form birth certificate includes information such as the name of the hospital, the attending physician, other pertinent details found in any official birth certificate. Not only has the president failed to produce his official Hawaii birth certificate, he has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees to stop anyone from being able to see his birth records. There have been dozens of lawsuits brought challenging whether he's constitutionally qualified to be president. Lawsuits have been filed against the hospitals in Hawaii to force them to produce any records they have of his birth. To date, all of these legal actions have been vigorously fought by President Obama to keep his birth information secret. What is he hiding? Why not simply put an end to all of this by producing his birth certificate? On today's program, I have with me attorney Gary Creep, who's the executive director of the United States Justice Foundation. Gary has been on the front lines of trying to force the president to produce his official state of Hawaii birth certificate. In just a minute, you're going to meet Gary, and he's going to explain to you why this is a very legitimate and serious issue. But first, I want you to watch this very special message on how you can take action, make your voice heard on this matter. It's obvious President Obama is trying to hide where he was really born. Today, you can join hundreds of thousands of other Americans and force President Obama to produce his birth certificate. Here's how. Where was President Obama born? Why does he refuse to produce his official state of Hawaii birth certificate? What's he hiding? Now your voice can be heard in this matter. The United States Justice Foundation has taken the lead in forcing President Obama to supply his official state of Hawaii birth certificate and prove he's constitutionally eligible to be president. You can help by going to your phone and calling 1-800-321-3247 to have your name added to a petition going to GOP leaders to force President Obama to obey the law. Join hundreds of thousands of Americans who simply want the truth. And as a thank you for being part of this petition drive, you will receive the specially created Got a Birth Certificate bumper sticker. Also, you can help the United States Justice Foundation in their efforts to force President Obama to produce his birth certificate by making a gift of $30 that will enable us to send a fax on your behalf to all 50 state attorney generals and U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder, demanding they force President Obama to supply his official state of Hawaii birth certificate. Your $30 gift will help us demand the attorney generals in all 50 states plus U.S. Attorney General Holder do their job and force President Obama to obey the law. Politicians, those entrusted with enforcing the law, the media, all refuse to force President Obama to prove where he was born, but you can. Go to your phone now and call 1-800-321-3247 and add your name to a special petition, and for your gift of $30, we'll send a fax on your behalf to all 50 state attorney generals and U.S. Attorney General Holder demanding they provide President Obama's official state of Hawaii birth certificate. Don't sit back, do nothing, act now, go to your phone, call 1-800-321-3247 and tell President Obama to prove where he was born. Welcome back to this special presentation of Where Was President Obama Born? My guest today is United States Justice Foundation Executive Director, Attorney Gary Creep. Gary's been an attorney for 33 years, founded the United States Justice Foundation 30 years ago. Gary's been active his entire legal career, creating conservative and pro-family organizations to help preserve traditional values in this nation. Gary, it's good to have you with me today as we're talking about where was President Obama really born. I think the first thing we need to do is lay a foundation to this whole issue and let you explain, first of all, what are the constitutional requirements for a person to be president?
Bill, first, thank you for having me. Second, the constitutional requirements to serve as president are very simple. You have to be 35 years old.
Okay.
You have to have resided in the United States for 14 years.
Okay. And
you have to be a, quote, natural-born citizen, unquote, which is the issue that we're dealing with regarding Mr. Obama.
And explain exactly what that means, a natural-born citizen.
Well, there's been a few Supreme Court decisions that discuss this matter. But basically, what it means is either you have to be born in the United States, okay, which is what Mr. Obama claims he was,
right,
or if you were born in a foreign country, one of your parents had to have been a United States citizen, and the parent needed to have been a resident of the United States for at least 10 years, at least 5 years of which were after age 14. So in other words, Mr. Obama's mother would have had to have been at least 19 years old when she gave birth to Mr. Obama to pass along her citizenship. She wasn't, so he's not a U.S. citizen if he was born in Mombasa, as his paternal grandmother claims.
And Mombasa is now modern-day Kenya.
Yes, at that point in time it was a British protectorate, but now it's Kenya.
All right. Of course, the Obama campaign has put on their website this certificate of live birth. And they say it's a closed issue because of this. Explain to the viewers today why this certificate of live birth that he's produced isn't acceptable.
Well, first of all, the way Hawaiian law is, and we've explained this in some publications that we've sent out, is that anyone within a year after the birth of a child, no matter where the child was born in any place in the world, could at that time have obtained a certificate from the state of Hawaii stating that it was the intention of the parents that the child would be a citizen of Hawaii at the time of birth, no matter where the child was born. A lot of people got that certificate that were born in various places around the world. As long as you got it within 1 year. In fact, a family member didn't even have to do it. An adult could do it. A friend of the family could do it. So it's,
do you need any documentation to receive this certificate?
Apparently, no. Now, there is some belief by some that you had to submit a birth certificate.
Okay.
But other than that, none.
Okay. What's the difference then between this document he has put on his website and produced as his verification of his birth, being born in Hawaii, and what is referred to as the official state of Hawaii long-form birth certificate?
Well, if you or I or anybody in the United States goes to get a driver's license or goes to enroll our child in school, we need our birth certificate or our child's birth certificate.
Passport?
That's right, to get a passport, same thing. And that has where we were born,
right,
when we were born,
right, the
attending physician to certify that it was a live birth, some hospital administrator's stamp or seal or signature on it, information indicating where, when, how we were born. In this case, the document that Mr. Obama has had put up on the website, assuming it is a real document, and we can get into that, but assuming it is a real document, has none of those. It just has a birth date, has a number blanked out, and we don't know where he was born. We don't even really know where he was born because although it says when he was born, there's nothing really to back it up.